Hey, this is the biggest announcement for this entire podcast.
Hey,
We got the AC unit up in this house.
Is anyone watching Love Island recently?
No, but
have not,
I'm aware of what's going on.
I'm a Love Island nerd.
All I know
Fully
is
caught up, yeah.
Huda? That's all I know.
Huda's a POS, bro.
And she's a night ballerina is what they're calling her, right?
Whoa.
That's all I've heard.
Hey.
What is that?
Yeah, maybe.
I heard independent woman and single mom.
Mamacita?
Well,
Mommy?
different rumors.
I heard,
Snap for
I
that
heard
one.
she's a mommy.
Welcome, Buckhead.
Hello, everyone. My name is Justin, and welcome to Head in the Bucket, the podcast where we talk everything about the Nerd Kingdom and what's in our bucket, baby. Today, we're joined by someone that, if you watch the Mafia Blitz episode, he's a goon, is he? Was
rat.
he a goon or was he a rat?
He was a rat. Wait, no
Yo,
spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
You fuck
You
suck
gotta
me.
go watch it. It's 3 weeks old.
You fuck suck me. We have Avon on the podcast. Is a good friend of the Bucketheads, really good friend of
up,
ours,
guys?
and
Welcome, brother.
He's here to join us.
Wow.
He's our last
Wow.
second replacement to Julian because Julian's feeling a little under the weather.
And you just say his name and he'll appear. Just spawned in.
Julian.
Yeah, Julian.
No, you.
Oh, me.
Yeah, Julian disappeared and we just were like,
Oh,
Avon!
yeah.
Poofed right in.
We actually just came back from Common Ground Games, our favorite local game store, where we celebrated not only Tuesday Night Twin Suns, where almost no Twin Suns was being had.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not by us.
Like two
I played one.
games.
I played a game.
Yep,
Yeah,
you did
there
play
we
a
go.
game,
There we go.
but we
100%.
were celebrating our favorite local.
Bucket.
Yeah, our favorite local bucket. Faiz. Today was Faiz's
Faiz.
birthday. We absolutely love Faiz. And
Big shout outs.
Yep, he was celebrating his birthday today with his friends, us included, his wife, and even had his friends that drove 15 hours from Virginia
That's
to
crazy.
join.
Virginia.
Yeah, that's great. I need some friends. Bro,
I need some friends.
when y'all gonna be like that, bro?
They do an hour. They're doing an hour.
Yeah, we do an hour every time.
Y'all are doing an hour.
That's Dallas Fort Worth
Julian,
for you right
Julian
there.
does an hour too.
This is all right. Yeah, y'all are cool
You
friends.
live in the
Y'all are
city,
cool
but you're
friends.
still doing an hour.
Like 15 hours once or 1 hour every single time.
Well, Max did the most friendly of friend things, and the card gods decided to juicify his pools on a pre-release.
that's true.
We had pre-release this past weekend, and Max pulled the #1 slammer WWE. Obi-Wan, gotta catch 'em all. Everyone knows that Obi-Wan is my favorite motherfucker in the world. If I could meet Ewan McGregor in person, I'd probably cry and die. And
Cry and die.
Where's your other one?
my other Obi-Wan?
Yeah, you should have
He
them
is
both.
in a he is in a soft case. I probably need to make a double Obi Twin Suns
Yeah,
deck, and
yeah.
that would probably be
He's
the
in
dream.
a inner sleeve, outer sleeve, a case, inside of a box, inside.
No, bro, I use my Obis. I put them through war.
Are we not going to talk about why you're holding it in the case in the horizontal
Yeah, that is
format?
kind of like.
Yeah, I kind of just put the card in wrong, and the case is really hard to open, so I just kind of gave up.
Okay.
You'll just play it in the case.
Can we also talk
In the
about
game.
how Max wasn't aware that you're keeping it?
No, he was 100% aware.
I'm aware.
You are now?
I'm just.
keeping it for? Well, he said he paid for it, and then Max just goes,
I did pay for it, dude. My Fortnite account shows it.
Fortnite.
My V-Bucks are
"In
gone.
V-Bucks."
No, I am paying for it. Max pulled a gracious Obi-Wan Kenobi pre-release for Legends of the Force for Star Wars was this past weekend. It was an absolute gram slam. My limited streak has ended. Someone ended my limited streak.
Damn.
He's good. James.
Yeah, James is very good. It was I had a really shitty Obi-Wan deck on that first, and I was still surprised I was slamming. But I went 5-1 out of the both, and I lost only to James. And my loss to James was game 3 by 1 damage.
Yeah,
I had him
that
by
was
1
crazy.
damage. He had to pull a 1 exact assassin Talzin to win the game, and that's exactly what he did.
Did you say you top decked it?
He top decked it, yeah. So it was really, really close, but I had a really shitty Obi-Wan deck. And then the rest of the day consisted of me absolutely slamming Avon. I slammed Avon so bad
Oh my
in the second
goodness
pre-release that I actually had to build a
gracious.
deck for him because he was like, my deck's so shit.
Dude, I literally, Silas, he works for Common Ground. walking around spectating, and he kept walking beside me and Justin, and I literally was crying out to Silas, asking him to disqualify Justin because of how
Just
much.
get him out now.
Because of how much BM he was doing.
I was being a BMer. Also very
Oh,
candid.
man.
You can drink in the store. I was a little sloshed. That I also kind of felt bad like toward the end of
Yeah,
the
you were
event
having
too. I was
fun.
like slapping people 2-0, but I was like super I was like
bro.
very
Power move.
I was very drunky.
Power move.
Like I said, bro, I'm like a Power Ranger. When I get my drink on, man, I'm like undefeatable. But it was a good weekend.
Tyrannosaur.
It was
Bud Lightosaur. So it was a super fun weekend. I'm gonna be honest. Legend of the Force is a fun set.
That's cool.
I'm still debatable. I'm still debating on if it's good for limited.
Constructed
I've
or limited?
I've struggled with it limited.
Yeah, it's like not as crazy as I wanted
Yeah.
it to be. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was like I felt like last set limited was actually really fun.
was.
Oh, it was. Last set was fun.
It was hard to get the force, which is the whole aspect of the set, right?
You felt like it was hard?
Maybe it's because
Well,
Well,
it-
really
you
bad
did
deck
you
builder?
did read your base, right?
I did,
Okay.
but still,
the force is like awkward. It's not that it's
Yeah.
hard to get it. It's just like it's awkward
and
to like
maybe that carries
get it
over
and
into
then
constructed
do.
as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just as like, it just feels really weird to try to get.
I was slamming motherfuckers, bro. I'm gonna keep it stacked. I was slamming them with the Force. Cal Kestis.
Why do you feel like limited was like a difficult format for it?
I'm not gonna say it was difficult. It just wasn't like when a good limited format comes to the table. I always like to think that limited has like a really good source of removal or not removal.
Yeah.
And a lot of source of like, if I get this big thing out, can you answer the big thing? And like when you're drafting or you're playing sealed, like the best ideology for sealed for me comes from, can you draft thing that stops things that people play, or can you draft things that like puts a block in front of things that people play? And that's like what to me is the number one sauce for going on like a crazy unlimited streak, is just drafting shit that forces responses. Or drafting things that have a response. So getting to play the big thing and saying, can you stop the big thing? Or if someone plays the big thing, can you stop the big thing? So I always look for like Sentinels because I'm a weenie. I draft a lot
Not a lot
blue.
of Sentinels in this.
No,
set
not
at
a lot
all.
of Sentinels
Is there,
at all.
if any?
No, there's
There was
Lothcat.
True.
Oh yeah, and the
True.
Praetorian Guard.
Lothcat is not a sentinel.
No, sorry,
exhaust.
There's
Lothwolf.
there's the green
Lothwolf.
Sentinel when you have like a 4 more
Chariot.
power unit
Yep.
on the board.
There's also like the big
Praetorian
Purgle Well.
Guard,
Yeah, Praetorian Guard is that one.
The
correct.
big
Purgle in the space.
Purgle in space.
There's some sort of fighter in space that also.
Very
has
few
it.
though. Yeah, you.
Pretty
maybe
Pretty few.
one.
I like to draft a lot of Sentinels. I also feel like I also like to say that I think good draft things are like I said, making big stuff. So like with the lightsabers being in the set, I felt like if you even off
they
aspect,
can't get rid of it.
Yeah, just run like I
Yeah.
was running off aspect lightsabers,
Yeah.
just to slam them on like a leader.
Removal not being in limited is difficult.
Like, did you pull Shatterpoint?
Yeah.
No.
I like it.
Every time I
don't
pulled
like
Shatterpoint,
removal.
I just immediately draft like
Yeah.
went to blue. You
Oh, yeah.
had to. It was like you had to.
Even out of aspect, like you had to throw it in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see that out
Maybe
of
not
aspect.
double out of aspect, but like at least if you had blue, because it's double blue.
No, it's
No,
just
it's just
blue.
normal blue.
It's just
Blue
normal
four.
blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like the best removal.
If
of
I'm
it,
if
right?
I'm not mistaken, it is like the only removal
No.
that was printed in the set. No.
They have I mean, like actual removal.
It's
but
worse.
They have a red rare.
Oh,
that-
the board wipe
Sorcerer's
is-
Yeah,
Blast.
you and your opponent
Oh,
choose.
Sorcerer's Blast.
Yeah. That one's
You
good.
and your opponent choose a character or a unit, and then the rest get 3 damage.
Mm.
There's also the deal your remaining HP as damage to an
Oh,
enemy.
yeah. That was the green.
the
Yeah.
Porg
That was
Defender, or whatever the
crazy,
fuck it's
yeah.
called.
And it is
Yeah,
awesome.
You did that.
Yeah.
I
to me
ran
twice.
that. Yeah.
There's
Oh, I
guys-
had to save it for
I
the
played.
leader
I
every
played
time.
against Jake. I played against Britton. I
Yeah.
played against you.
Yeah, you did run the Buckethead
I
circuit.
didn't play Max or Julian, but yeah, I played 3 of the Bucketheads.
That's awesome.
Little bucket circuit.
How many
Yep.
did you win?
I beat
Just me.
Britton. I beat Jake once. I got absolutely slammed by Justin. Absolutely destroyed.
On 2 different decks.
Do you guys feel like the legendaries weren't that great this set? Or they're
No,
not
I
that
think the
great?
They're
legendaries are awesome
You do?
this set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darth
Maybe it's
Vader.
just me.
Darth Vader's crazy. Yeah, literally Darth Vader's Yoda. I think it's probably
Right away.
bannable, bro. Like,
Yoda-
I think
Yoda
Yoda
is-
is
Yoda's nuts.
Yeah.
Yoda is a crazy card,
Um,
which I'm sure you're motherfucking happy about.
I don't have any. So that's
Yet.
Yet.
Yes. That's
You're
the
gonna get that
operative
serious.
word.
Oh yeah. We
Segue.
so our request of last week of Jake asked you know, if a serialized comes to Britton's door, how much would he pay? Well, we ended up. Jake stumbled upon a number 1 Yoda on eBay.
It's on eBay.
Oh, okay.
It got posted day 1.
Yeah,
You
Jake-
wanted number 1, right?
Yeah, but they listed it for $8,000, and I'm not paying $8,000 for the damn card.
Okay, you're not a true fan then.
No, I know, and
Doesn't
well,
matter.
here's if you.
How many
I know you
serialized one Yodas are there? In the world?
Exactly, but I just can't do it. I would way rather have a random Yoda cereal at a few $100s than have number 1 at $8,000.
Okay.
Now, what I was saying in the last episode is like, no doubt I'll pay money for a Yoda, but I know that what I'm going to pay is not going to get the Yoda.
Okay, so if you could offer him something right now, what would you offer him? What would the offering cost? If this person somehow
Number 1.
stumbles upon this podcast, what's the offering cost?
Like 1,500.
15 in?
Yeah.
Dang.
And what if he was like, I'll let you have it for 15
If
What'd you make the face?
if you have to sing a little sweet tune for me.
it doesn't,
Sing a little
I mean, it
sweet
sounds
tune.
like I can make it out of that with my dignity. So maybe.
What's the sweet tune though?
What's
Oh,
the sweet
what is
tune?
the sweet
What's
tune?
the sweet tune?
Sweet Caroline.
No, it's definitely
Now you gotta
maybe
sell
Mr.
him.
Brightside.
Oh, you gotta sell him.
him.
What's the sweet tune?
Dude, what's popular right
What's
now?
that? What's that Yoda like song
I don't know,
on
man.
There's a
YouTube?
Yoda song?
Yeah, the lip reading song.
I'm in Miami. Looking
No.
for the sugar
You
daddy.
know what I'm talking about?
Dude, you know what it would be? It's the duet that they sing in Stranger Things.
Carlos
you know
said,
the
I
duet
don't
that-
think that Yoda goes for 8K.
I
don't know.
Well, on eBay, Whittley is going for it.
Well, it probably won't
That's
sell
what
at that. It probably will not sell at that. But I don't think
don't
it'll
think
drop
it'll
as
ever
like.
sell.
Asking price.
I don't think it'll drop like.
How long is he
More
gonna
than
keep
half
it-
of that.
How long is he gonna keep it 8K? You think?
I don't know. I mean,
Has
He hasn't
set
watched
been-
every day. He hasn't watched
has
every
the
day.
set even fully released yet, or it's next week or something?
Oh,
That's
that's
this weekend.
true.
This weekend.
That's
This weekend the set releases.
Yeah. So like, doesn't that usually like just
But if you're
drop
a true
prices
fan,
of
it was-
everything?
Yeah, I think it'll drop, but I mean, I think if you're like trying to sell the idea that Yoda is a crazy character and the serialized is like people
action
want
or
it and it's a
something.
1,
Yeah.
Is that the? I think that's the first one I've seen.
a number 1.
Yeah. Have you guys seen another one?
seen
Another
number
number 1?
Yeah.
I have
Online.
not.
Like yeah, online. Or
Oh
just
yeah,
in
yeah,
general.
yeah.
No, for this set though.
Oh, for this set. Yeah, number
Well, I
one
mean,
Qui-Gon.
even-
That
Oh,
was
you
the
did
first
saw
one.
Qui-Gon?
Number 1 Qui-Gon was the first one to come
Oh,
out.
How much is
okay.
that? Do you know how much that sold?
It wasn't on eBay. It was posted to Reddit. I
Some
think.
guy was like, "Oh my gosh." Okay.
That's crazy. I like the feeling of playing. Oh, Julian and I pulled a fucking serialized.
Yeah, that's awesome. The
We pulled a
old
fucking
DACA.
old granny ass motherfucking ass.
Old
Granny.
DACA.
We pulled old DACA motherfucking granny ass. She's like looks ugly on the
DACA.
card. The card is not cute, and it's a fucking 143, bro. And like I should be.
What does
Sorry,
DACA
like
do?
headphones here. I should be like going crazy about it, but like honestly, it was one of those moments where y'all should see it on the vlog. The vlog coming out this Thursday. It's on there. It was like Julian and I were like, oh,
You're like, oh.
and then we're like, oh, like we were like, ah.
Do you want to segue into one of the other people that pulled the card you want? Yes? No?
Okay, so I love Sam. I love her.
Yeah?
Sam, one of our patrons, she's amazing. She doesn't even play this motherfucking game. Anyway, she bought a card box and she pulled a number 12 Obi-Wan Kenobi. I was on my
So good.
knees. I was on my knees begging at that pre-release.
Such a good
She
pick.
pulled a Darth Maul showcase too,
And she also pulled a
bro.
mall showcase. I was
Gosh.
so envious for all of
My
that.
Discord image is Darth Maul.
Is it really?
Shout out Darth Maul. Yes.
Yeah, because they have
love-
a huge resemblance to
I
each
love
other.
Darth Maul.
Oh, yeah. The horns.
If y'all saw one of the early videos,
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
We're about to destroy.
Yeah, that stupid TikTok
Oh my goodness.
Pre-release was fantastic. Let's segue
Oh, such a
into
good
the
video.
into the juice,
So
the
good.
boost, and the caboose, dude. Big ups, big updates, guys. These amazing mats. One more time. These amazing mats.
Mats.
Our limited quantity of 50 of them is releasing officially next Tuesday.
You'll have to hold it up from back there for the light to actually hit it.
Wow, that's not a
So hand it over here. Don't burn it.
Don't burn it.
I
on
mean,
the
that
candle.
would make for a fun video though.
It would.
Yeah, one of the 50 quantities.
49 now.
Look, if you guys want this beautiful mat.
You're dirtying up my mat, man.
If you guys want this beautiful mat, there's only 50 of them in the sellable existence. If you guys want one of these beautiful mats, they'll go on sale next Tuesday. They'll go on sale through Galactic. And there's only 50 of them. There'll be $30. We'll release the official link. It'll go live during this podcast next Tuesday. So if you guys want to get yourself a sexy mat, go ahead and find yourself.
One of the really cool things I noticed on this mat that I did not notice beforehand, if you notice the borders, if you are a Star Wars Unlimited player, look at the border of your Star Wars Unlimited card. This is like a Star Wars Unlimited card border.
I think you might be drunk.
It is.
Because it definitely is not.
It literally is. I will show you after.
Let's get a card up.
I will show you after.
Let's get a card up here.
Oh, here's my Yoda proxy. Here's my Yoda proxy that
Look.
I couldn't pull.
No, not one of those. pull like a normal color.
There's a green one. The green one's the best one.
Look.
They don't fucking look anything like this.
Look, that is the same type of border right here.
I mean,
pull out do you have a like hyperspace or something?
Of course.
as good as both borders are,
Hyperspace doesn't have a border.
Hyperspace doesn't have a
It
border.
is.
It doesn't have a border, bro.
It's official, y'all.
I'm not tweaking.
Avon is drunk as fuck.
I am not tweaking.
Leo says in the chat, get closer to the mic, Avon. Yes, this is true.
Thank you,
Sorry,
sir.
not a resident podcaster.
But never tweaking, only appreciating, and we appreciate you for that. So
Yeah, we appreciate you
I was
coming in
trying to show
clutch.
off the mat
Because
and I'm just getting talked trash.
it's a sick border, and I like that you pointed out the border because it's got some like little gizmos and like little screens, just like a little
Looks
waveform
like
screen.
lightsaber hilts.
There's some pipes coming in and out of it.
It's awesome. The mat is
geothermal
absolutely
powered.
sexy. I
Little
can't
Ezra Bridger type stuff.
can't
Wait,
shout
what?
out Alex enough for
Alex
designing the
did
mat. Can't
I thought
shout
you said
out
Ezra Miller.
Bridgers.
Cannot shout out our partner Jank Mats enough. This amazing mat is through them, and the stitching on this is fantastic. If you guys want an awesome mat for Galactic,
Leo.
we will be there, and I'm just like super pumped. So if you guys want to order it, if you order it by next Tuesday when we release it, it should get to you guys in time for Galactic. If you see us there, please play it with us.
Yeah.
We'll play it with you. The next thing is I want to talk about.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Everybody play and laugh.
I didn't do it.
I want to talk about Fast and Furious. No, I want to talk about a cliffhanger that I left on the show last week, which was a little bit of a partner reveal, which is in the title of this video. We should get to it.
Yeah, dude, we've got another Kickstarter that we're working with,
Yep.
and the Kickstarter, it's for Prop Hunt, the board game, dude. You've just played Prop Hunt.
Pop
Yep.
Hunt.
Pop Hunt.
Yep. Gary's mod.
Gary's
Pop
Mod,
Punch.
TFT,
It's brought over to
Call,
Call
of Duty,
Super familiar with it.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Really fun game, little
Literally.
hide and seek type action,
seek on
and
crack.
it's Prop Hunt the board game. There's a bunch of miniatures that are the props, and some miniatures that are the hunters, and the hunters are hunting the props just like you would expect from Prop Hunt.
Yep.
And man, we are doing a video for them. what is
I
the
bet you that's Julian trying to get it. Julian, if you want to come in, just go ahead, come in. Yeah.
We're live, baby. And we're doing a video, and the video is going to come out during the Prop Hunt campaign, but the Prop Hunt campaign is launching next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So,
We're doing long form stuff with them. UGC content. You might see us on your TikTok and your social media platforms talking about some Prop Hunt the board game. Awesome guys. Him and his wife are fantastic. Rob and Sierra. They're based out of Oklahoma City. They're amazing people. Leo got introduced to them at DreamHack, and then we got to play the game in person, and it just kind of like we fell in love with it. We think the game is fucking phenomenal.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's
Brian
goofy.
tonight.
We did a little
That is
sneak
fun.
peek at Common Grounds today.
Yeah, we just played it. Yeah, we
Yeah.
literally just played it at Faiz's birthday, and we tried to hunt you down right off the bat.
Yeah,
and we
you
were
were like your ass was the fucking teddy
I
bear
got
right next to the hunters.
Absolutely.
But what's crazy is we found you
Targeted.
on turn one, and we all went
And
to
I was
attack you,
the
and you
last
still
one to
got
die.
away. Yeah,
I
you
was
still
able to
got
get
out.
away.
Well, Julian
plays
was the
a-
worst fucking hunter in that entire
No.
game.
He just runs around going, "Is anybody in the room?"
It's literally all he did. It broke the
plays
grandma's legs.
Surprisingly, very much plays like the video game, which is really, really cool.
It does.
It does.
It does emulate it.
Very
for sure.
exciting.
Which I think is like the appeal. Like that's what
It's
we
very
fell in love
exciting.
with.
The shooting at random objects.
Yep.
The running around as a prop. Sometimes you get to see them
Not
run
being
around.
able to see
Like that's such a
sometimes.
unique part of prop hunt too, is where you're not just hiding from the hunters, but you actually there's moments where the hunters can see the prop literally just scurrying around the
trick or
map.
treat.
Yeah,
Trick or treat action.
And the
The
fact
trick or
that that's
treat.
like emulated in the game too, every piece of it is, it's awesome.
it was fun. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Max is the last one. We got to murk Max at the very end.
Yeah.
I saved Max
Hey,
and he
hey.
killed Julian though.
But we forget something. I killed the hunter.
You did kill a hunter. You did kill
Yeah,
Julian.
he actually like so the props can kill a hunter, and Max is a piece of pie.
Adios, amigo.
Piece of cake. Julian's heading out. Bye, Juju.
And he's
Bye,
doing it
Julian.
right. He's doing the Irish goodbye while we're on stream because he knows we can't talk him into staying right now. Because otherwise he wouldn't be getting away so easily.
The Max was a piece of cake, and this mofo killed a grandma. He killed Julian as a grandma.
As a piece of cake. A piece of cake versus the grandma.
It was actually the game is really fun. I think it's super fun. Even like people watching it, like I'm actually really pumped for us to do the episode because I think it's gonna be a really enjoyable episode to watch.
It is. It has the elements of like letting the audience know, but like the people in the game don't know, so you get to see some of that cool interaction there of like some people know, some people don't, and the fun interaction there.
Yeah, no, it's
really cool.
It's super sick. Super pumped about the long-term partnership with them. We also got sent a game called X Seekers of Fortune, which is a game based out of Houston from Megamoth Studios. They're great guys. And man, that game, we've been testing it for the past 2 nights, and that game is an incredible amount of fun. Like super new type of interaction for me when it comes to TCG type, or not even TCG, like LCG.
So it's LCG
Living
is
card game.
LCG is Fantasy Flight's like brand for a living card game, and
Really?
typically a living card game for them is like a game that they'll release as a closed experience. It's all you buy it all in one box, but then they're also going to release expansions,
Tons
and
of
you buy
expansions.
them, tons of them.
Marvel
you see Marvel
Champions.
Champions.
Is it exclusive to Fantasy Flight or like? I mean,
LCG
I'm assuming other.
LCG is a trademark term owned by
Really?
Fantasy
No
Flight.
way, I didn't know that at all.
I know
is-
they Netrunners theirs. I know like Marvel Champions.
Yes.
You
Arkham
know, Lord of the
Horror.
Rings, Arkham Horror
And
are
there's
theirs.
no one else
They had a
under
Lord of the
LCG.
Rings at one point.
Now
I think they still have
LCG now kind of stands for, a lot of people just think of an LCG as, oh, I can buy this card game as a closed set. I don't have to buy packs.
Yeah.
And that's fair. That's totally fair. You can totally think of it that way. But this is a game, you just buy the game, but it plays like a TCG, which is kind of where you were getting at. It plays like a competitive card game. But as Seekers of Fortune, it's a set collection game. So you're kind of
okay.
you're getting the idea of how you win the game is you're collecting runes, and then you'll play those runes. They're called leads, but you'll play them together to complete a quest or an adventure to score points. So it's like a really, and then it's got Magic the Gathering type like interactions.
No,
and
it's
stuff.
super fucking fun.
so-
I mean, there was
sorceries.
like so much shit that we didn't even know that I had to message Joel, the guy who created it, one of the guys, and I was like, "Can you do this? This seemed fucking absolutely broken." Like it was getting to a spot where like I had this rune relic that allowed me to basically fuck up Britton's stuff. And then I had a sight that allowed me to see the entirety of Britton's hand the entire time. So as soon as he started getting closer to like making a sight, I would just say, "Nope, fuck that set." Like,
Yeah,
your sight.
exactly.
Like, It
Yeah.
was just so broken. It was so broken that I had to email Joel, and I was like, "Is this allowed? Like, can you upkeep your stuff and that when it's your turn?" They're like, "Yeah, absolutely. It's like a sorcery. You upkeep it during your turn." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
It was really broken.
It's a
And
really unique take though on, I think,
Set
like
balance.
a TCG type game. It was cool. It was really cool.
it was fun.
So yeah, I mean, it was awesome that they sent us that so we could try it out. So we're definitely gonna be chatting with them.
Yeah. I wanna keep playing that stuff. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this past few weeks have been just like a bunch of gaming.
Yeah.
Bunch of gaming, a bunch of Star Wars, especially with the pre-release. This week we're recording season 5 of Open Fire. We're skipping season 3 and season 4 for the public.
Really?
Yeah.
We're just trying to get caught up. We want to get caught up to season 5. We want to get caught up to the future sets.
Yeah.
Think about it this way: would you rather see us drop, Twilight right now, Legends of the Force? You know what I mean? Like
You guys still recorded it though.
we
right?
we have it recorded.
We did some recordings. They'll come out on Patreon exclusives.
Okay. Yeah.
So
We gotta showcase.
I
your
still
dub.
want to watch them, but yeah,
Showcase
I
your
think
dub.
for viewership, yeah.
Oh, that's right, dude. They're literally cutting my dub, bro.
Yeah, he
They're
gotta
cutting
win.
my dub. So
What
I'm
the
just-
heck?
when are you gonna win?
yeah, I fucking gotta win.
Win.
Oh
He's
yeah.
playing Grievous.
I was playing
You were
Yoda.
playing-
I was playing
yeah, he was
Yoda.
playing Yoda.
actually. Yoda
Palpatine.
And I got.
Oh,
the
you're talking about the one
dub.
that we didn't even record confessionals for. We never.
Yeah. So we have the game.
That's so messed
You
up.
put it on the
That's
chopping
the
block.
only
one.
Not an
Dude,
official
nobody's ever
win.
gonna
Not an
know.
official win.
Cut this from the podcast, bro.
The
Nobody's
Patreon
gonna know.
will know. The
The
Patreon.
Patreon will know. Yeah, we'll
Patreon
release.
will know the truth of it
We'll
all.
release the episodes on Patreon as a Patreon exclusive. Not to like gatekeep it. It's just the idea is like
Just
we
to
have so
catch
much.
up.
It's
Yeah.
just
we
not
want
the
to
quality
catch
that
up.
we want to post it at. So it's
Yeah,
like we haven't done the whole thing to it.
Keep the content relevant, right?
For sure. So we
Yeah.
want to get to season 5. So we're recording season 5 Open Fire the Saturday that should come out before Galactics. Then we're going to Galactics. We're doing our panels.
Friday.
We have our group panel, our Open Fire Live on Friday.
Yep.
Again, if you don't know, if you're gonna be in Vegas on Friday afternoon, you're missing it.
You're not going to Vegas?
I'm coming Saturday and Sunday.
Oh.
I'm gonna miss Friday.
My parents might go.
Okay, that's not me.
Okay. That's sick. Bro, I want to miss
Let's
your
go.
parents so bad, bro.
They're like, we're gonna go to
Hello,
Vegas
Max
and like
Palance.
buy tickets just to see your panel. And
Oh
That's
I was
awesome.
like,
God. Bro, I want to
That's
see your parents in
awesome.
Vegas, though. That'd be awesome.
Oh, because they live nearby.
Yeah,
It's
have
in
you
North
ever
Arizona.
yeah, 5 hours.
Have
It's
you
only
ever
5
met-
hours?
Yeah,
Yeah,
from them.
dude, that's the
No, we've
beauty of
never met
Arizona,
anyone's
bro.
parents.
Oh my goodness, that's
That's-
awesome.
That's the beauty of living in
Heck
AZ.
yeah.
Driving
We
to
love
Vegas.
parent support.
No, that'd be incredible. I can't wait. Oh, I hope. your
Are y'all
parents go.
doing? Are you allowed to talk if you're doing anything Saturday, Sunday?
So yes, so we'll get there. So Open Fire Live is on Friday. Again, if you're gonna be in Vegas, please come, please come, please come, please come, please come, please come. Please tell your friends, please tell your family.
Pause.
We have an incredible day. We're doing like full cosplay. I'm getting fucking all greened up like Shrek. For Harrison Dula, Julian's coming as something that I'm gonna let him spoil. I think I've already spoiled it. And then we're all like cosplaying, and then we have an F&G employee that we have not. We're waiting on a little confirmation. If you're in the chat right now, just get a little confirmation. But we're waiting on a confirmation on FFG employee, but that'll be incredible. The panel is fully live. We're gonna record it and do a episode of it. So you guys want to see yourself in the audience of an episode, join the audience. We're gonna have flags like fucking medieval times with our logo on it.
Yeah.
So then our color, you can
Blue
support our
Do
stuff.
you know generally like what time?
It's 2 to 3 p.m.
Be at work, bro.
Is it hard? Is it hard?
I'm gonna be watching it.
Well,
I don't
no,
know
it's
if it's
not
gonna
live.
be.
You
It's not
can't
gonna
do
be
it live.
I
streamed
thought you
live.
said it was live.
In live audience.
in
You
person.
Live
can't
in
do live
person, yeah.
stream. Yeah.
We've confused even ourselves with all
Yeah.
the. We're doing everything
live
live.
in person,
Yeah.
not live.
It's live
on
in
Exactly.
person. Live
YouTube.
in
For
person.
every-
any streaming service.
Yeah. For everything else that we say is live, we do mean streaming.
Yeah,
except
but
for
this
Open
is live
Fire
audience.
Live.
This is
So
live
I'm gonna have
audience.
to get
Yeah.
the play-by-play afterwards.
Yeah, well, an episode
call
will
you
come
and put
out.
you on the
An,
table.
Yeah.
an episode will come
FaceTime you on
out.
the table.
An episode will come out. We'll have everything recorded.
I'll just be screaming and you just hear like a little like.
in the mic. So that's Friday. I have a panel on Sunday.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm supposed to say who I'm doing it with, but anyways, it's another Twin Sons panel. We're talking about some stuff, and it's the panels with some really sick other two dudes, like
Yeah.
two other freaking
Yeah.
sick dudes.
Sick mother truckers.
Sick mother truckers. We're slamming a really fun Twin Sons panel on Sunday.
Okay.
It'll be probably one of the most unserious panels for sure.
Yeah.
But that panel is going to be a lot of fun. I will say it's with Golden Dice and Unplayable, and it's one person from
nice.
each. So
Nice, very nice.
we're going to trick or treat our way to a fun time.
Sure.
That's a Chihu for sure. And that's a Chihu. Yeah, it's going to be a really
All
fun
the
panel.
little callbacks.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that panel's going to be a slammer. We're going to be very unserious. I'll just
Yeah.
say that. Like a very, 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 very unserious panel.
You think Galactics will allow the little brewskis?
No.
You're gonna have to slam a few beforehand.
Little,
Dude, I mean, it's a Venetian in Vegas. So, I mean, if there's not drinks, then where are we?
Yeah.
it's only gonna cost you about $2.45, eh?
Yeah, unless you're on the
$2.45
blackjack.
and
If you're on the
done.
smooth table, for sure. Not if you're on the blackjack table, though. That's the key.
Yeah, Brett knows.
Little
He's an
freebie.
expert.
All right, so
He's a
nothing,
little freebie.
anything Saturday?
Nothing that we have 100% planned for Saturday.
Okay.
We will have
So Friday, Sunday.
Yes, as far as
Got it.
panels, we do have a content creator table at Galactics, which will be in the content section, and we get that supposedly for the entire weekend because we're just going to bring a bunch of equipment to set up for the weekend. We'll be doing live podcasts like this. Now, this does mean live streamed, most likely.
Live.
Live. Will be a live podcast in the main hall of Galactic Championship. And that will be with a couple of different like creators, different FRG employees. Like we'll just try to keep it like as relevant as
Some
possible.
people pop in and out.
Yep, and then we'll have a table and we'll just like host people if they want to come play Twin Sons. We can do some
Heck yeah.
open format Twin Sun stuff and just play for the weekend. Like that's the whole goal for me in this
Play
that
games,
weekend,
man.
bro. I
Trade
want to
some
be.
stuff, play games.
Now I'm not trading shit.
No?
Except into an
What if
Obi-Wan
somebody's
cereal
giving
that
the
you find one.
serialized?
I just
The
want to.
number one Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
No, you know what I really want? I want the Obi-Wan. I want the Obi-Wan Galactic promo shit, bro. That's what I really want. I want all the Galactic.
What is
promos.
it? Special
I want one
art
of
or
those.
just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a?
they're all.
the
It's
word?
all fucking good, bro. It's all.
How do you get it?
Just playing side events, you get 3 tickets and playing the game. Okay. Carlos says, is your Friday stream during the main event tournament?
Yes.
So okay, just for clarity, we're not able to live stream. It's not a live stream; it's a live audience. And live unfortunately, audience. Yes, it will be during the main event. So it will be sometime during the main event.
2 to 3.
Yes, yeah. But I'm hoping that
in person,
it sits in between rounds
at Galactic Championship in Vegas.
Yes,
not on YouTube.
I'm hoping
not on YouTube,
it. I'm hoping that it sits enough in between in rounds that people can like come stop by and just come in and check it out.
Yeah.
I think it'll be incredible. I think it's gonna be awesome. You and Jake are gonna be hosters.
Cosplaying as Revan.
Cosplay. Yep. Max is doing Revan.
Amazing.
Jake is going as Anakin.
Annie.
I'm trying to convince him of doing Little Annie.
Are
you an angel?
Yeah. Are you an angel? That's so wizard,
Dude,
Annie.
so good at that. I've never completed a race before.
I swear he says Chiyu in that movie.
I think that's where it came from.
No, that's his like little Greedo friend. Little what are they fucking called?
It's the it is the Greedo guys.
The Greedo guy?
Not
Rodians.
Rodians.
Rodians,
It's that
yeah.
his Rodian friend. He goes like when he wins the race, he like jumps up and then he like does a spin. He goes Chiyu. I swear, trust me. Yeah, it's gonna be a super fun event. So if you guys are in Vegas during
Las Vegas,
the week of the 25th through 27th?
Yeah.
Yep. If you're in Vegas at the 25th through 27th, please come check us out. We'll have so much fun.
It will be a lot of fun.
Yep. Look, man, you guys talked about Fast and Furious before we even started this. What was y'all's conversation about Fast and Furious?
So
It was about
I will keep it quick. A lot of movies and shows, they have issues when they branch from their first episode or movie, right?
Yep.
Because they keep it simple at the start. You got Squid Game, you got Hunger Games, Fast and Furious, right? Squid Game, it's all about the games. Hunger Games, it's all about the games. Fast and Furious, it's all about the cars.
It's all about the family.
Right?
It's all about family in that one, yeah.
And then
true.
once they start getting into the
that.
other ones, Fast and Furious, they're going to space. Hunger Games, they're taking down the government. Squid Games,
But this is where
no spoilers, but
this is where I challenge because we can't. It's new. It's
guess
fresh.
Squid Game
This is
is
where I
like
challenge him
that,
on
yeah.
because
But-
both Squid Games episodes are within the scope of the exact same game. Like 2 games
But
are all they cover.
from my
And they stay inside the
perspective,
games.
it's still just like once they branch off of that like simple storyline, I guess.
I felt that
It
way about
starts
Arcane too. Like
be
season 2 was.
yes,
Like
yes.
they were like.
Season 1 was so much better than season 2.
Season 1.
Wait, but like I don't get Hunger Games because that's if you,
I disagree.
Yeah.
with
read the
Hunger
books,
Games.
if you read the books,
But
this
season
this
1,
was it
do
about.
you think season 1 or movie 1, sorry,
Mhm.
movie 1 was the best one? Yes or no?
Yeah.
And why do you think that? Why do you think that?
I mean, it's just good. It was classic. I
It
love
was good
reading the book.
because you're focused on Katniss. You're focused on the.
But you
games
can't
of
repeat the
Hunger
same
Games.
style and shit over and over again.
Okay.
Same with Fast and Furious.
well, they think about
Fast
think
and
about,
Furious, I disagree because you can do more cars. You can do cooler races.
and you can go to space. That's what they
And
do.
you can go to
No.
space.
But anyways, they think about Hunger Games 1 versus Hunger Games 2. Similar thematic vibe. You're focused on the games, but they did something very contextually different. It was awesome flavor that they did in
Yeah.
the clock arena that they did in number 2.
Yep.
But then take the final Hunger Games. By the end of the Hunger Games, they are doing full blown
It's a war.
vehicular warfare.
Not even in the games anymore.
They're just bombing the Capitol.
spoilers.
Fortnite, bro. It's Fortnite.
It's literally Fortnite.
Mad
Battle
Max.
Royale.
Yeah.
And you know, there's obviously lore reasons for why it develops the way it develops. I can't
Yeah.
fault it for that. But if you just take the final scene of Hunger Games, take the final like second half of the movie,
Yeah.
and then look at the first movie, and you're like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah.
They're just going
I'm-
to war.
I'm also not saying like, you know, these shows and movies that do these are bad. I'm just saying like that first, when you're introduced to this world, it always feels like so much more magical, so much more
Sure. Yeah.
engaging than when you get to this more like even Lord of the Rings does it, I guess.
No, I feel like Lord of the Rings stays
No,
true.
was
because
like,
Lord of the
true to
Rings,
the
you're
true.
staying.
Talking about the TV show, because the TV show.
No, not the TV show, the movies.
I don't
You're
know the movies.
You're starting out with little hobbits in this little house, and then they get to like the
Okay,
more.
sure.
It starts to branch out, and I don't really know what my point is. It's just that like it starts
So-
to branch out too much, and the first ones are always the most magical. They're always the most.
For Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit was the
engaging.
first one, though.
Yeah, this is
And then the very first one,
I'm
what
not
do they
talking
do?
about the books,
What do
talking
they
about
do?
the movies.
They leave the Shire, they go to Smog's,
Yeah.
the Smog's lair, and then they
Yeah.
break out into a full-blown fucking war between elves and
Talking about
The
the
war wasn't in the
movies.
book. The last movie wasn't in the book.
this is true.
There is a
true?
battle between Smog and the village.
Judge.
Yes, but the
In the
the
book.
war
In-
part
in the
wasn't
book?
real.
Sure, there wasn't. Yeah, okay.
In the
The
book?
marching over the
Yeah,
hills.
yeah,
Yeah.
But that war part was fucking sick,
Yeah,
bro.
it was really sick,
It was awesome.
I
That's
need to
like, oh,
rewatch
here's
the
some-
They attack
here-
the human village.
Here's
in
some
the book.
fucking
But just some
D&D.
guy just like randomly kills him. I mean, it's the same thing.
It's
in
like
the
bow and
movie, but,
arrow.
like,
It's like
just
archers against.
Here's some D&D backstory for you. I'm a fucking fantastical nerd, bro. I love fantasy shit. I've loved fantasy shit from life. My dad introduced me to like Lord of the Rings, all that crazy shit.
Yep.
Here's my backstory as a kid. We play D&D. This is my character, bro.
Okay.
Is this real life or is this your character?
No, this is real life,
Both.
bro.
Oh,
you're
it's
getting
a
all-
mixture
oh,
of both.
Your character
It's a
is
mixture
real
of
life.
both.
My dad was a dwarf. My mom was an elf.
Dad is
and I have the
really a
best. I have the
magician.
best of both worlds. I'm not short like a dwarf, but I'm
Literally.
strong and fucking like technical, mechanical,
Yeah.
and
Long
then I'm
hair.
whimsical and have wisdom as an elf and a little bit of magical tools. So I'm like, when I would play WoW, I literally when I
Yeah.
play WoW or I play any,
played as the elf.
I would literally combine that dream into a fucking character every time, and then I name my character like Justonia or like fucking like I would name it
So
like,
you were alliance as hell, is what I'm
bro,
hearing.
I would, bro. Yes, 100%.
Dude, it's all about the horde.
I'd
man.
always play as a paladin too. I'd always play as a paladin.
That's good. I like
because
paladins.
paladin
Paladins are
to me
dope.
is like the perfect example of like
Yeah.
a mix between an elf and a dwarf, like all the strong
I
technical
love that.
things.
I like paladins. Is my favorite class.
I
Yeah.
love paladins,
It's
bro.
cool.
I'm
It's
a
cool.
cool
It's such a
paladin,
good
bro.
mix.
That's my main. That's why that
You
was
like
my first
paladins?
class.
It's such a
Yeah.
good
Wow, look at we got
Okay,
all
I'm a
paladin
big
heads over
berserker
here.
guy.
You're a
out here.
berserker guy.
I'm a big
Get out.
berserker guy.
Bruh.
I just like hitting stuff.
You ruined the moment.
Half orc berserker.
Wait. Oddball says Battle of the Five Armies did happen in the books,
Thank you.
but a
Thank
lot
you.
of it is not seen because Bilbo
Yeah.
gets knocked out and is told later.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It
Thank
doesn't
you,
happen in the
Oddball.
books.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Max says
Scribe.
it
Well,
doesn't
I'm just,
happen.
my favorite movie was The Battle because it was The Battle.
Oh, the battle's
And it wasn't
so
in the books.
sick. The battle is so fucking
Need
sick.
to rewatch those movies, man.
I've got them on DVD, on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I just started buying DVDs.
They have
for,
so many.
Oh yeah, you told me that you
for
had,
no
like, this,
reason
like,
other than
collection
It
of
has so many
DVDs.
editions.
Yeah,
man.
but here's the goofy thing because we only have a few DVDs, so we still have all the streaming services,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And if the movie's on the streaming service and we've already seen it, we might as well just pull it up on the streaming service rather than get out the
Crazy.
DVD player, plug it in.
It's just in case, right?
It's
and the
just in
novelty.
It's in case we lose the power
Yeah.
grid, and then I can
Yes.
get a generator and
Yeah,
turn on
yeah.
my
Just-
DVD player and then plug them
Just
all
to
in.
just
I mean, you get
confirm
the
that the
special
five
editions and stuff too, right?
the fucking battle of the five
Just-
armies
yeah,
existed. It's
exactly.
like you and Tori get into debate in the zombie apocalypse. You're like, oh, it
Yeah.
not happened, didn't
Actually.
happen.
I radio into Oddball. We had to get back up on this. We know it happened.
Okay, so here's another one. So this is from the last week's podcast when we talked about Wizard 101. I had people come up to me at pre-release talking about Wizard 101 now.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they did. They did.
Yeah, so did
I
anyone here
overheard
play?
some of
Did
that.
anyone here play Wiz?
I
No.
did not.
Okay, you did.
Yeah.
What was the class that you? What was your class? What school did you build?
Shoot, dude. I don't remember.
I'm a
I don't
death
remember.
and balance fucking like that was like my shit. I had a death whiz and I had a balance whiz. The most fun was always lightning, but you could never solo with lightning, so you had to rely on people because it's just too coin flippy.
Dude, I was not good at that game at all. I
Yeah.
didn't make it very far.
I love that game.
Can I throw a wrench in this?
No.
Toontown?
Oh, I played Toontown too.
Okay.
Yeah, I played Toontown.
Okay.
You know, there's
Toontown.
Toontown's still up.
Toontown
they have
rewritten.
they have a
Yep.
rewritten.
Yep, they
Have you
got-
played it?
Yeah. I've been looking for people to play with because
That's
I
sick.
need to do those raids, man.
Like here to
I need to get my
you know,
raise.
like the little clock, the plank, and then
Race
like
to world
the
first.
cog.
There's two or three actually released now. There's Toontown Rewritten, which is the original experience, and then there's Toontown Reimagined, which they also got permission from Disney or something, but they like added an extra class, they added more cogs, they like redid a lot of quality of life stuff, so it's actually a better game.
Get a fish for jelly beans. By the way, Oddball says back to work. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much, Oddball. We love you so much. You're such a homie. You're in everything that we do, so we thank you so much. Have fun at work. Dude, fishing for jelly beans was my favorite
MMOs
thing.
back in the day were crazy.
Yeah,
though.
bro, those little like the
Dude,
kid
Club
MMOs.
Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Yeah,
Was oh, don't get
kids.
Sayali on that
Club
shit.
Penguin.
Sayali
Yeah.
from Bino
You go
loves Club.
mining for
What's the
gems.
Cartoon Network one?
The Imaginary Friends
Oh
had
yeah,
a fucking
yeah, yeah,
game
yeah,
on
yeah.
Cartoon
Yeah.
Network.
Oh my god,
Was that an
You
MMO?
could
I
ma-
played
no,
that
it
shit
wasn't
too.
an MMO.
I played that
I'm
shit
talking
too.
about MMO.
But it had an online feature though.
Yep. You created your own imaginary friend, and you acted as your own imaginary friend going through the house.
There's
Yeah.
there's a
Fucking sick.
Cartoon Network MMO. It had like Ben 10. It had
I know exactly what
it
you're talking
called?
about. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember.
Pirates of
dude,
the Caribbean Online had one.
That reminds me of the DC Heroes MMO.
DC Heroes.
I didn't
Yeah.
play that. What was that?
There was
It's
so many
literally
good
what
MMOs
exactly what you
back in
think.
the day.
World of Warcraft, but with DC Heroes in the city.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That one died kind of recent, like 2 or 3
They
years
kept it going
ago.
for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
It's the last
Star
level.
Wars Old Republic.
Dude,
Star Wars-
I
that's
want to
still
play
going.
that. I haven't
Still
played it.
going.
Download it. Me and Julian have hopped on before.
I play every now and then.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's good.
Hell yeah.
It's the like game mechanics in the game fucking kind of like sucks.
You play it for the story.
You really do.
Yeah.
The
What's
game
up,
mechanics in the game
Jennings?
fucking suck. Yeah, Jennings.
What's up?
I'm so sad that Jennings is not going to Galactic, but he's
Trying to do some side events.
he's I know he's sending some stuff. He played the Cartoon Network online game until I was a
What?
junior in high school.
Do you
That's the
know what it
shit,
was
bro. I
called?
played Wizard 101 until I was
Jennings,
Out
can
of
you give us that
college,
name?
dog.
Can you do a little Google search? Tell us what it was called.
Did you guys know my Discord username came from Club Penguin?
Taxman came from Club
Yeah.
Penguin.
Really?
really.
Yeah, that's the origin story.
Was it randomly generated in Club
No,
Penguin?
I don't know how, but I think I wanted it to name my guy Batman, and somehow it just turned into Tax Nan.
What?
And there you guys have it.
Were you fucking drunk as a kid, bro?
Well, I mean, it's hazy because I was like 6.
Kind of.
Bro, I'm telling you, if Sayali was in this chat, she would go crazy. The first time I met, so Sayali is the market, like there is CMO, like does all the marketing for Bino, and Sayali and I talk a lot about just random shit, and she is like fucking mega into Club Penguin, bro. And I'm talking about like this girl had a whole, she sent it to me, is a whole fucking YouTube channel about Club Penguin of doing tutorials. She was like a highly followed Club
That's
Penguin
awesome.
tutorial
That's
channel where she
awesome.
wouldn't talk. She would just be a fast, she was
Yeah.
a fast typer. So she would have her penguin. She's like, and then like it would come up on screen about like, oh, this is what you have to do. Like,
Faceless Club Penguin
yes,
YouTube. That's
bro.
a gold mine back in the day.
she was a fucking clubber, bro. I actually, here's a fun fact.
Clever
I
penguin.
logged on to Club Penguin once, never played it after
Really?
that. No.
I never played it
Oh,
either.
dude. I definitely played
Oh,
all the
okay.
games in it.
Jennings says big fat awesome house party.
That's not what it was called. I know that's not the name.
He just Googled it.
I know that's not the name.
I don't know
Did
the
anyone
name,
play
but it ain't that.
Did anyone play Webkins?
Yes, absolutely.
Did you have the physical Webkins?
Oh, yeah.
Stuffed
Which
animals
one was
were
your
so
favorite?
high quality, dude.
I
one's your favorite?
rocked the pug.
You like the pug?
Yeah.
I had this like raccoon that was like.
Did you guys
black
play
and
UB
white.
Funkies?
What the fuck is
Dude,
that?
Joshua,
Skylanders?
Joshua,
The Skylanders?
he swears by UB Funkies.
Game where you
No, it's the you put it on top.
Yeah.
Disney
Ew.
Infinity.
You were
I
those
have
kids?
Disney Infinity
Yeah,
in
I
my
guess.
house.
I just
We're
had
just
like
on
a
a
flashback
tangent
right
right
there.
now, bro. We are.
Max
Yeah.
was that kid as a fucking child.
Had to collect all the teddy bears to put them on the teddy bear to log into the game as the teddy bear.
What?
yeah.
It's kind of like Webkins, though. I can't.
It's like
I can't
Webkins,
shit. I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
shit you like that.
Yeah, Webkins is cool, man.
I love
You go mining for gems every day, and
Neopets?
Webkins is like gambling.
Neopets. We have the card game. We've been fucking
Neopets
rocking
is a
some
trading
Neopets
card game, yeah.
They had an online game as well.
Battledome, but now they have physical. It's a physical card game. It's pretty sick.
League
Blonde
of Legends
Poles-
also had an online card game, and now they have a physical.
Yeah, Riftbound.
Just like
I can't,
Neopets?
dude.
I can't wait
Hey,
for
look.
Riftbound.
I know that there's probably no one in this chat that is gonna, or if someone watching this that has connected to Riftbound. If you have any connections to Riftbound, please hook us up. We want
I
to play
wanna
Riftbound
play
on Game Bucket Live. We want to
Demo.
play Game Bucket. We will make a Riftbound series, bro. We
Yeah.
want to play Riftbound on this. We
Yeah.
all
Legend
love
heads.
League.
Yeah.
We are big League heads. I want to play Riftbound like
yeah.
crazy.
There's been tournaments for it going on.
I know.
Already?
I've been
Yeah.
like okay.
Yeah,
That's
there's
awesome.
people that are like
That's
full on playing. I'm like, how the fuck are you getting these decks?
Are they doing 2v2 competitive yet?
It's 1v1 right now.
Right now, yeah. I think they're trying to do a 2v2 eventually.
We could.
I'm
But
interested
dude,
to see how that
Riftbound's gonna be
goes.
so fun, man. I can't wait.
I'm really pumped for
I'm
it.
excited.
Yeah, that game seems.
I hope it does
incredible.
well. I mean, the IP is already up there. Like, people love the IP. I think it's gonna have some backlash because they had the card game already and they scrapped it.
Yep.
And now
That's
they're
still
bringing in
being
a card game.
supported.
It's supported in PvE,
Yeah.
not
But the PvE mode is
PvP.
actually a lot
I've
of
only
fun.
heard like people are like every video of Ripbound I've seen, the comments are like, "Oh, you just what was it called?"
It was called Runeterra, Legends of
Yeah, they're
Runeterra.
like, "Oh, you destroyed Runeterra for this." Blah 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 blah.
But I haven't played it
Yeah.
yet, bro.
But-
Riftbound's actually gas. Like playing it on TTS it's gas. What I'm gonna say this, guys. I'm gonna fucking say this. Let me say this real
Say
quick.
it with your chest.
I think so remember when Riot was like scrapping a whole bunch of projects they had
Yeah.
Yes.
around the works? Remember when they were talking about the fucking League MMO?
MMO,
when we were
yes,
talking about
yes, yes.
Bro,
I think it's still coming out.
that would be absolutely
They're still working on
I think
it.
it's
yeah.
already-
fucking incredible. But they cut the team in half
Yeah.
from what I remember.
And
Yeah,
the
I
and the
thought they
and the
laid
And
off.
they
lead,
changed the
the
director.
lead guy
too, didn't-
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, if I would kill for a League MMO, bro. If I could play fucking
I don't think I would have a life.
Noxus or
Yeah.
like
That world
Oh,
is so it needs to be explored more. Dude,
Ionia.
I'm excited.
in an MMO version though.
I'm excited for the fighter game. I don't like the name of it. It's kind of boring. I think it's
Yeah.
like 2x something.
I played that. I
it
think they
looks
had
cool,
they,
though.
they had a demo on League not too like a year or two ago.
It's
or
like
something.
2KO or
They just
something.
have
like
such a
2XO.
cool.
I don't think
IP.
Riot has missed on a game. Like I think all of their games have been fun.
Yeah, Valorant's incredible.
Valorant's fun. I think Legends of Runeterra is fun. Like
But it did die.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it-
yeah.
Sanctuary has demo decks of Riftbound.
Yo,
Okay.
Carlos.
We're hunting. We're hunting.
Okay. We might have to check
Checking
that out.
out Gundam this weekend.
Yeah,
What
Gundam. So
Gundam are you
we
checking
I
out?
never-
played Gundam.
You
The
got to
demos.
play Gundam?
Played the
Is it a-
Gundam
How
demos.
was
There's
it?
a game. I thought he meant
Oh
just
no,
building.
it was crazy. Like
So
everything was so
Isn't it
hyped.
just
There's
One
nothing
Piece? Isn't
wrong-
it just One Piece?
There's nothing wrong with the game, but it's to me, it felt like One Piece with a little less. And the little less is the hidden, like kind of the hidden element of One Piece that like, oh, I'm gonna test the waters. I'm gonna see if I can I put this much Dawn on and then get away with your counters and you're not gonna counter it, right? You're like really bluffing and kind of gambling a little bit
Okay.
in One Piece. And that's not there at all in Gundam. There's no counters like that.
Okay.
It's just like
that's a-
face value.
that's-
Basically.
It's like face value One
That's a
Piece.
big part of One Piece.
no, like a
yes.
huge part of
Yeah.
the skill intensive.
To me, it felt like One Piece with a little less tension.
Interesting. Okay, but it's also a Bandai game.
I only played the
So it's kinda
demo
crazy.
decks though. so-
Okay, so Jennings says that
Yes, sir.
Jennings says that y'all ever play Assassin's Creed Online. I've
Yes.
never played Assassin's Creed Online.
Dude, you guys have never played it?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay. Assassin's Creed Online came out in Brotherhood, I believe.
Okay.
I think
Very-
my brother played
Very
that.
similar to Prop Hunt in a way. Okay.
What?
So
what a
so-
weird.
I thought this was an MMO.
everybody, no.
It's like it was a game mode, right?
It was a game. It was a multiplayer game mode.
Mm.
Everybody was an assassin, right? But the NPCs in the world, or like the
that's
people
right.
in the world as well, wore those costumes as well. You had abilities. You could disguise yourself. You could disguise yourself as those assassins. You could hide in groups, just like in the Assassin's Creed game. You know, you're like hiding in the groups, trying to assassinate people. And they had a bunch of game modes. They had a game mode where you were like, you got a target, you had to find where that target was, and you had different abilities to be able to like scope out, oh, this is an NPC, this is an actual player. And then you had some of the Assassin's Creed running away where you could use like the zipline ropes and like you like kick the thing and you like go up the rope or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
The bucket or whatever it is.
Dude, it was so fun. They had it in Brotherhood, Revelations, Black Flag.
No, I've never played that shit.
That's
So
awesome.
I used to
good,
stop playing
dude.
Assassin's Creed like
Good
so
call out,
fucking long
Jennings.
ago.
Good call out.
Carla says Gundam is One Piece and swoop piloting.
Yes, it is. It is like swoop piloting. That's very true.
Interesting. I mean, I like One Piece. I like swoop. So maybe I would like it. But you said it lacks something. So
There's no counters. There's no hidden element to you don't take Dawn. You don't put Dawn on and then try to go like, how much Dawn can I put on here and get away with? There's no element of hidden aspect like that. You're just attacking with what's on the board.
Oh, huh.
But there is upgrades. Now the other thing about the upgrade thing is there's not lanes. So swoop piloting again, I think has more mechanical chutzpah, for lack of a better word,
Schutzpah.
because there's two lanes to it. So you're choosing, am I going to put my pilot in this lane or this lane? It's really like upgrades.
Okay.
Okay, I hate to we're ping ponging on these topics real quick, but I want to talk about Assassin's Creed real quick. This just like unlocked a fucking locked door in my fucking brain real quick. So when I was probably older than I should have been, but maybe like 13, I was 13 and I was really I was at the age where I finally got an Xbox, and I was like really, really looking to get into playing Assassin's Creed and Borderlands 2. I was obsessed, fucking obsessed with Borderlands. Had like a whole Facebook fan page that I made, like a Facebook, like a fucking Instagram account page that I made. I was obsessed. Well, at that age, I was like trading. I don't know why the fuck I had this. I had like a stack of like 60 Lego magazines, and I like kind of conned a friend of mine to buy the Lego magazines for like $120. So I got $120, and I pre-ordered Assassin's Creed and Borderlands.
Which one?
And I don't remember what Assassin's Creed, but the one was the GameStop pre-order where you pre-order and you get the fucking
The knife. Blade?
Yes, you got the hidden blade with the pre-order.
Okay.
Holy fuck! I was so excited. I like just made out like a fucking bandit, like an assassin. And something happened, and I got fucking grounded.
No.
I got fucking grounded. So my parents picked up my pre-order to say fuck you to me and kept it in the living room in front of me
No.
the time. And I couldn't play with it. I couldn't touch it, bro. I couldn't touch it. And so I was like fucking crying in the middle of the night, like just fucking crying and just like wishing I could fucking hit a little shit, bro.
I'm gonna kill my parents with it. When I get it.
I wanted it so fucking bad, bro. And I was like 13, I swear. Maybe I was like way older than I needed to be, but it's just like that fucking unlocked a door.
Assassin's
in
Creed is a
head.
good IP.
That was crazy.
It was good.
It was.
It's cool. It's very cool.
It's getting back to the Fast and Furious, right?
Yes.
It's getting branching out a little too far, right?
Yeah, dude. I
getting
killed
out of
Hulk the other day in there. Yeah, it's good. Well, I like the idea where they did like the American Revolution. They did like the fucking like Viking type shit. That like some of that stuff was really cool.
Odyssey was fun. I played Odyssey.
What was Odyssey about?
Greek.
Oh, that sounds
So they did
sick.
Greek, they did France, they did.
They changed the entire game though. It didn't feel like Assassin's Creed. It felt adjacent to it. But
Now they're doing Japan as the new one, right?
they did
Japan would
Shadows.
be sick. That sounds sick
It's
as
out there,
fuck.
Shadows.
It's new.
I don't even own them.
Shadows.
I could play it on PC, but
On
like
PC.
That's the type of game I would not play on PC and would keep it stacked. I would not play. You
Yeah,
could not catch
it's
me
a
playing
controller game.
Yeah, I could not catch me playing Assassin's Creed on that shit.
Yeah.
But all right, guys. Well, that sounds like a good place to end it here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love you guys so much. Big reminder: next Tuesday, y'all.
Sick mats.
We're gonna get these our first ever design collab with the artist Alex and with our partner Jank Mats. Our first ever mat design. If you guys want your first ever Bucketheads mat, there's only 50 copies that'll be sellable in existence. 50. They're selling for $30. They'll go on sale next Tuesday during the live stream. If you guys want your first ever mat from the Bucketheads, it'll be on sale next Tuesday.
Yeah, dude, it's so cool, man. I'm biased, but
It
it's
is a really cool
I'm
map.
biased, but I swear it's from an unbiased perspective.
I think it's cool.
It's so cool.
No, I think it's incredible, and I am okay being biased. I think it's fucking incredible.
I'm
Very
okay
sick.
It
too.
stands out too. It stands out.
No, it stands out. It's super
Awesome.
sick. It's bright as shit. It's awesome.
But it
Alex,
also doesn't stand out, which is, I think, the good thing, right?
It doesn't feel chaotic when you're
doesn't,
playing.
Oh, I
It
see
doesn't
what you're
feel
saying.
like,
I see
oh,
what you
this
mean,
is
yeah.
this thing. It feels like it's like, it matches, whatever game you're playing. I think in a different podcast, you said Star Wars, Magic, whatever.
Yep.
But it also very, very speaks Bucketheads, right? It speaks Star Wars. It speaks Bucketheads, space.
This is the new
but it
Bucketheads
also-
mascot too, man.
Yeah,
Like
it's very
Truthfully.
cool.
we this character's hilarious.
He's so sick, bro. He's
So
so,
sick.
badass.
Yeah, and his sword is so cool.
This sword is so sick.
We haven't named the sword out of respect.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
like-
feel like one day this sword is gonna have a name.
Yeah.
It's so
well, look,
dope.
if you're in the audience and you have a name for the sword, start coming up with stuff. We'll listen out.
Little sword skis.
Little sword skis, little trick or treat here.
because it's iconic.
It is an iconic sword. It's an iconic character. We love this mat. We love Alex. We love Jank Mats. We're so excited to be selling these guys. And lastly, guys, if you guys make your way to Galactic Championship in Vegas at the end of the month, we are so excited to meet y'all. Please come up to us. We cannot wait to meet y'all and see y'all and greet y'all and have a fucking game with y'all and a beer
hug
with
and
y'all
kiss.
and have a bunch of kisses
Kiss.
and a bunch of fun. With that, guys, Jennings said name him Doofy.
Doofy.
Fuck no. I'm just kidding.
Doofy.
Anything but that.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will catch y'all next week.
Peace.
We didn't even talk about Magic the Gathering on this fucking.
Do you want to?
Yeah, Edge of Eternities, man. Next up, we're playing Edge of Eternities. We're gonna do Edge of Eternity precons.
Magic the Gathering.
We're gonna be playing
like,
spaceships.
yeah,
We're
I
gonna
was
play
gonna bring it up
spaceships and Magic.
because we brought up Lord of the Rings, and I was like, dude, playing Magic makes me want to rewatch Lord of the Rings. Makes me want to play Shadow of War.
Fucking love Magic.
Shadow of Mordor.
Maybe that's the Magic episode we should do. Is just go back in time and play the
Lord of the Rings set?
pre-cons.
Oh my gosh!
No.
I bought a box.
I want Gandalf,
I just
dude.
bought a box.
How much you spend?
$180.
Of Lord of the Rings, Magic the Gathering.
30 packs. 30 packs.
Bro's acting like he's ripping the One Ring still.
I mean,
Chasing the One Ring a little too
cards
late.
hold their value though. Like they have like the posters that sell for $100 still. So if I just pull one poster,
I sold my One Ring for like $80.
I want a One Ring.
the One Ring's the very base version,
Yeah,
$80.
it was- yeah.
If you get a poster, $600. You can't get the serialized anymore, obviously, because it's only one. But
I want it.
still.
All right, guys, we're going to end it here. We will talk about Magic probably after Galactics. There's a bunch of Magic stuff that we want to get into, especially with Julian on the pod.
Magic.
So much Magic stuff that we want to get to. Jennings says, my buddy Chris has all posted variants fouled if y'all need a plug. Poster vet. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, bruh. Hit us up in the freaking Dizzy, brother. Absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to call it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week.